Hello and welcome to my channel, Inner Lighter Truth Tarot. My name's Denise and I do collective readings. These are timeless, so this could be your past, present, or future. Please use your discernment when watching my videos. I want to thank you for stopping by and supporting my channel. I'm going to tap into these energies. What's the message for the collective? Message for the collective. Holy Spirit, what is the message for the collective? Message. Release. There's toxic people, places, or things you need to let go of. And this is the first step to get rid of all the drama in your life. And there's a choice you've been struggling with, but you have to decide what road you're going to take. Your intuition is telling you which road to take. Connecting to your intuition is going to help you make this choice. It's going to stop you from repeating patterns. Because right now, you're living your authenticity. You're breaking away from what people expect of you. Yeah, you're looking for that caring connection, not connections that are dependent on your energy. You've got a very courageous heart, and you're seeing through the negativity. Miracles are all around you because you have a warrior spirit. You know what your obligations are, and you step back and you forgave those in your life that hurt you. You have so much gratitude for everything that you give, that has been given to you. What's the message? What's the message? Message. Vows. So there's vows from your past that are affecting your present. And you are a high priest or priestess, but you already know that. And your angels are all around you, so have trust and faith in the universe. You may have been persecuted for using your higher wisdom in the past. So let's read these by themselves. Vows. Let's see. Vows. You drew this card because the vows that you took in prior lifetimes are blocking you in this one. Most likely you were a monk or a nun when you made these vows, which still continue to haunt you. Common examples may include a vow of poverty or self-denial, which could block your flow of abundance, a vow of chastity, which can inhibit your romantic or sexual life in the present, or a vow of self-punishment, which can lead you to sabotage or hurt yourself. Unless vows are severed, they can affect you across time. Fortunately, vows are very easy to undo. It's simply a matter of firmly stating, I am willing to sever all vows that are blocking me in this lifetime. I ask that all aspects of painful vows be now and forever undone in all directions of time for everyone concerned. By saying this either aloud or silently, you help to heal the bondage of the past and open yourself up to present-day joy and abundance in all forms. High priest or priestess. You probably already know that you were a high priest or priestess during one or more prior lifetimes. Most people who have held these roles have a conscious sense of it. You've also retained your heightened spiritual knowledge, which this card is urging you to put to greater practice. It's time for you to reignite your spiritual power and use it in service of your divine mission of healing, teaching, and helping the world. This card urges you to release any insecurities you may have about your spiritual abilities or any fears about others knowing your beliefs. And angels. You drew this card as a sign from your guardian angels who have been with you throughout your soul's history. In between each lifetime, your angels work with you to reveal the lessons you've just heard and learned. They also help you prepare and plan for your next lifetime. You may have functioned as an angel during your time in heaven. You help guide and heal your loved ones, just like your angels do for you. As a result, you hold a deep love for guardian angels. Your guardian angels know all the details of every lifetime, and they can help you gently recall significant memories that will allow you to heal in your present life. Call upon your angels as you're falling asleep to reveal relevant memories while you're sleeping. When you awake, you may not recall all the details of your dreams. However, once you're prepared to consciously remember your past, the material will be given to you. You'll only remember what you're emotionally able to handle. In addition, Archangel Michael, the angel of courage, strength, and protection, Raphael, the angel of physical and emotional healing, and Raziel, the angel of God's secrets and mysteries, will help anyone who calls upon them. Like all archangels, they're unlimited and non-denominational. They can be with everyone simultaneously, offering their unconditionally loving power. So these could be your things from your past that you need to heal in the present in order to move on in the future. Just use your discernment. Yeah. What are the spiritual gifts for this reading? Peacemaker, you're being called to explore using your skills of diplomacy, ideals, or fairness and compassion to find fair solutions. Clairvoyance, you're being called to explore what you see in your mind's eye, whether this is past, present, or future. These mental impressions have much to share. In chakra work, you're being called to examine and uncover the energy imbalances and blockages of the chakra system with the goal of healing and spiritual awareness. What is message? You're finding inner peace. You're aware of who you are, and you're on your spiritual path. You have a lot of wisdom to share. And this wisdom came after a really hard struggle. Somebody in your energy has an inflated ego. They make mistakes when it comes to you. They're very impatient. They want you to be isolated. They want you to be depressed and question your abilities. You may feel like someone's trying to control you and what you're meant to do. But you're embracing the unknown. Yeah, you're embracing the unknown. You're going on your path. You have a lot of spiritual wisdom. You're moving forward. You're embracing the change. The universe is aligning you with your intentions. There's new opportunities coming to you, so be patient and make the best out of the situation. Don't give up. You've had a lot of hard times. You've had a lot of internal pressures. People have been scrutinizing you. They pretend to know more than you do. So be careful of these people in your energy. You're moving forward. You've been divinely guided. You're trusting your wisdom in the universe. You're staying open to spontaneity and you trust the journey that you're on. Someone could be getting tarot readings on you. They're very nosy. They're feeling stuck with their demons. But this is something that they can't control. You're moving forward. What's the message? You've learned your lessons. You may have children. You may be a single parent. But you've learned a lot. You've learned a lot in your lifetime. You're a very mature soul. You have so much empathy for everybody, even in times of tragedy. When you've gone through chaos, you still embraced who you were. You're really sensitive, and right now your creativity is high. You're having that perspective shift. Yeah, and you understand what your possibilities are, responsibilities are, and your possibilities. You've done your inner child work. You have a strong family foundation. Yeah, you're looking for a soulmate. You've been walking the path alone and learned lessons alone, but you've had a lot of breakthroughs because you love yourself and who you are. You don't allow anybody to cut you down. You know your self-worth. You're going through a spiritual what is going on with my mouth today? Sorry about that. You're going through a spiritual rebirth and an awakening, and your gifts are coming into you. Your emotions are balanced and your contracts are being rewritten. You're getting guidance directly from the divine, and you're transforming at this time because you have so much wisdom within you. Your light guides people. It does. You're cleansing your mind at this time. Or you should be. What's the message? Iridescent illumination. So you need to allow your inner light to shine. And you need to invoke the sacred flames because you're going through a transformation. You're purifying your energy and you're renewing your spirit. You're reflecting on all those old energies and you're letting things go. You're discovering the beauty of life, and that's because things are changing for you with the winds of change. You're getting a fresh perspective. You're absorbing all the lush life, what life has to offer. And that's because you're empowering your inner energy. You're charging your spirit right now. You're a very strong person. You're drawing upon the ancient wisdom that's held within yourself, and you're grounding yourself with Mother Gaia. We have earth, air, and water out here today with those cards. What's the message? Timing. Wait for the right moment. It's important to consider right now is the timing. Your instincts and intuitions will show you when it's time to take the right action. Someone might be telling you stories. But you're on your spiritual path right now. You're realigning with your spirit. You're focusing on your spiritual life. And you're connecting with the divine, with the universe. You're honoring who your true self is, and you're back in sync with your highest good. You may be taking some time to yourself, some space to yourself, and you're letting the universe know that you're grateful for everything that you've been given in this lifetime. Your communication is getting better. You're having dialogue with your inner self, and you're a very compassionate person. You're having that self-love, and the power is within yourself, and you're trusting in the divine to do what's right. So follow your heart, because you are worth it. Your intuition is really strong, and you're healing at this time. Just remember, your spirit team is all around you to help you. It's a message. Feminine energy, you're very intuitive, you're a nurturing person, you're very creative. Someone wants you to be wounded, wants you to be a victim, but you're not allowing this. No. Someone's trying to confuse you with illusions. They want you to not see what's right in front of your face. But you have that spark within yourself, that new life. You have that fresh start. You're rejuvenated. You're excited. You've been doing your sacral chakra work. And someone's trying to sabotage you or confuse you, sabotage you. They're watching you and they're spying on you, and they think that you should be with them until debt tears you apart. They're trying to restrict you, but you've already learned your karmic lessons. You're letting things go. You are. You're releasing all those negative energies and doing your inner child work, because you don't have any doubts anymore. You know exactly who you are. What's the message? Holy Spirit. You're open to receiving at this time, so just listen to your inner voice and have patience, because you're going to be celebration. So pay attention to the signs. There is going to be a resolution to this situation, so believe. Yeah, you may need to slow down and protect your energy, but you're still supposed to keep going. Keep moving on the path you're on. What's the message? What is the message? You have a clear mind. Yeah, you have that clarity. You know exactly what's been happening. It's been a slow climb for you. You've done a duality dance for the majority of your life, but you're in the divine flow, and that's because you have that hope. You're seeing through the illusions. You're on the right track, and you have that clarity within yourself. Your roots are really stable, and you embrace the stillness. When people think you're isolated, you're really not. You're going through a transition period right now, so listen to your higher wisdom. Your dreams are going to become reality because you're fully immersed in who you are. What's the message for the collective? What is the message? Holy Spirit. High tide. You're going through a transformation, so you need to harness that energy, because change is going to fuel your growth. You have so much wisdom to share. Make sure to keep speaking your truth. What's the message? What's the message? Looks like things are being parted in your life. But you're making those decisions on what needs to go and what needs to stay. Oh. So 2 cards came out, Pisces and Pluto. Pisces could be in your chart. They don't have to be. But there's Pisces and there's Pluto. So we'll read both. Pisces is empathy, high sensitivity, and power. 2 fish circle one another in an endless loop among a sea of stars. Pisces is one of the oldest constellations recorded in history and is arguably the most psychic and spiritual of all the astrological signs. You do not need to have any connection to the Pisces zodiac sign to receive this message. This card asks you to acknowledge the part of you that feels deeply, knows intuitively, and is highly sensitive. Have you ever been able to sense how another person is feeling? It's as if all of your own emotions become heightened and you can understand what they're going through. To stand in witness of someone's experience is what it means to tap into the interconnectedness of us all. The Pisces card comes now because you have had this type of experience. When this happens to you on a regular basis, it means you are an empath. Empaths are the blueprint for the future. As humanity evolves, the goal is to become more empathetic and sensitive to the experiences, emotions, and conditions of others. However, being an empath or having empathic experiences can be draining. You might feel depleted of energy after these types of exchanges. It is important to clear your own body so that you don't store energy that is not yours. There are many ways to do this. Here are a few suggestions. Bathe or shower, asking the water to cleanse you energetically. Imagine white light moving down the body, removing any emotions that are not yours. Hold some selenite, which naturally clears aura. And here's selenite if you don't know what that is. Begin or deepen a practice of cleansing your energy regularly in a way that resonates with you. You are receiving an upgrade to your empathic abilities, and it is imperative that you maintain purifying routines. Reminder, experiencing empathy is an incredible gift. Care for yourself as you navigate this ability. And then 45, which is Pluto. So let's see what Pluto has to say. Fears, removing barriers and subconscious. Despite Pluto's size, it proclaims one of the most powerful and transformational messages of all, the heavenly bodies. The dwarf planet represents evolution, fear, and the death of an old version of yourself. Pluto teaches that in order to truly grow and evolve, you must face your fears. Simply finding awareness of what scares you can remove obstacles and create change. It's time to face the fear on a whole new level, and you are ready for it. So let's see what your placement is for Pluto. It's time to face your fear. Pluto in Aries, fully accepting yourself, focus on acknowledging how amazing you are. Pluto in Taurus, changes in your life and how they might impact you. Focus on taking small steps forward. Pluto in Gemini, speaking up and sharing your opinion. Focus on sharing first and then first with those you trust. Then expanding. Pluto in Cancer, losing your safety and security. Focus on trusting that the universe will take care of you. Pluto in Leo, expressing yourself authentically. Focus on speaking up around those you are comfortable with first. Pluto in Virgo, illness, disease, or health problems in the physical body. Focus on physical healing work. Pluto in Libra, dysfunctional relationship with people in your life. Focus on healthy boundaries and communication. Pluto in Scorpio, feeling unloved because you've experienced trauma. Focus on healing and self-love. Pluto in Sagittarius, being wrong or feeling unknowledgeable. Focus on opening to new perspectives. Pluto in Capricorn, feeling out of control. Focus on letting yourself experience freedom in new ways. Pluto in Aquarius, feeling like an outsider or different from others. Focus on how your unique qualities are superpowers. Pluto in Pisces, fully experiencing your emotions. Focus on taking baby steps towards accepting how you feel. Reminder, acknowledging your fears can allow you to move past them and live fully. So look at your Pluto sign, because there's something about that. What's the message for the collective? Let's see. Mastery, you are on a spiritual journey beyond the sky. Let go of the past and soar. You are guided by the winds of spirit. Your wisdom inspires the world. What is the message for the collective? Pay yourself first. Make yourself your most important financial obligation by setting aside a portion of your income every time you're paid. This loving form of self-care ensures that you'll have savings to invest in the present and your future. And if you need to ask for your needs to be met, ask your spirit team to help you. They'll show you the way. What's the message? Message for the collective. 1001, spiritual awakening, new beginnings, personal development, prioritizing creativity, and heading in the right direction. A new phase in a religious or spiritual quest. You're going through a spiritual awakening, which can feel like the dark night of the soul. You're on the path to enlightenment, and this too shall pass. So you are going through a spiritual awakening. 1144, high vibes, divine intervention, prosperity, big ventures, fated events, faith, purpose, and higher calling. Love or other happiness lurks just around the corner. It will be something much better than in your wildest dreams. A rare opportunity, an exciting encounter with like-minded people will exceed your expectations. What other messages? 1818, willpower, achievement, success, striving forward, prosperity, go-getters, courage, and luck. Wow, significant events are on the cards for you. You will progress in your endeavors and gain new experiences. The right people and resources will be put on your path. An excellent proposal or change is coming up. You're destined for greatness. Well, that is just beautiful. I'm going to leave it here. I thank you for stopping by my channel and supporting me. Please come back again soon. Thanks again and have a great day.